Howdy VC, been a while since I've been here. Been busy working. I go to school one evening, I play in a band, so Monday evenings and Friday evenings usually goes with the band. And have been purchasing some new records here and there, mostly rock stuff, some metal, some CDs. I'm not going to show the CDs now, but let's start with the vinyl. Some of the stuff I've been buying lately, mostly rock stuff. Starting with Joe Cocker, Civilized Man. Civilized Man, 1984, Capitol Records. Another Joe Cocker. This is just called Cocker, I think. Capitol Records. Some time in the 80s, 86. Unchain My Heart, Joe Cocker, 1987. One of my favorite Joe Cocker albums, One Night of Sin. Great album, this one. This is 1989 or 89, Capitol Records. He sadly passed away last year, I think it was. Southside Johnny and the Asbury Dukes, Love is a Sacrifice. This is 1980 on the Mercury label. Southside Johnny, I think it's produced by Stephen Van Sant, if I'm not mistaken. Jackson Browne, Running on Empty. Jackson Browne, 1977 on the Electro label. I got many of these records very cheap because there was a sale in this this shop I usually buy stuff from on the internet, some Norwegian mail order record store. Jackson Browne, Lives in the Balance, 1986, Electra. Tommy Conwell and the Young Rumblers, Rumble, 1988, CBS. Chris Farlow and the Thunderbirds, Born Again, 1986, it says. Ry Cooder, Jazz by Ry Cooder. To Warner Brothers, 1978, Ry Cooder. This is, I was happy to get. This is original, the Invictus A Go-Go original on the Sahara label, 1966 I think, or something. A little worn here, but it plays good, and the labels are on, because with this record the glue they used on the labels, so the labels usually go off, but on this both labels are intact and perfect. Invictus. Hang on Sloopy they do, Louie they do, like a Rolling Stone, I Can Get No Satisfaction they do. Very happy to get this. Rare Records, original, Sahara Records. Asylum, Suckling the Mutant Mother. This is produced by Rob Heaton from New Model Army. This is kind of similar to Sisters of Mercy, I would say. Dark Gothic rock from 1991. Houses in Motion, it says, the record label. If you like Sisters of Mercy, you like this one. Asylum. Billy Thorpe, East of Eden's Gate. Kind of poppy rock, kind of reminded me of Meatloaf, like the way it's built up. Earl Slick is playing rhythm and lead guitars on this. This is from 1982. I kind of like this. Some very good songs on this one. Billy Thorpe, East of Eden's Gate. Since being a Norwegian, I had to get these. Aha, Hunting High and Low. Their debut album, Hunting High and Low. Aha. Kind of strong lights. 1984 is it? Or 85? 1985. Probably the most known Norwegian pop band. Aha. And Stay on These Roads. Aha. This does not have the poster. With there's a sticker says limited edition contains free poster. It don't have the poster. Stay on These Roads. Living Daylights is on this one from the James Bond movie. Aha. Scoundrel Days. Aha. Scoundrel Days. Norwegian pop. Rock. Tom Cochrane and the Red Rider. Victory Day. Victory Day. Rock. We'll call it. Isn't that the guy that has the song Life is a Highway? I think. Tom Cochrane. Red Rider. The Boppers, #1. This is like 50s bop music. These guys are from Sweden. This is from 78, I think. The Boppers. Some more 80s pop. Eurythmics, Revenge. Eurythmics. I'm not the biggest pop fan, but I do like some songs here and there, and I like Thorn in My Side. When Tomorrow Comes is a good one. I prefer the 80s pop music, if I should listen to pop. John Hyatt, You All Caught. This is like B-sides from his career. This is on Geffen Records, 1989. John Hyatt. Eddie Money, No Control. No Control, Eddie Money. I love Eddie Money. Radio friendly AOR catchy songs. This is 1982 on the CBS label. Another classic, Eye of the Tiger by Survivor. Eye of the Tiger. I do have this one from before, but this was like $1 or something, so I had to get it. Great shape. Eye of the Tiger. Andy Taylor, Thunder. Andy Taylor from Duran Duran. This is more rock-oriented album. Steve Jones has produced it together with Andy Taylor. This is 1987 on the MCA label. Andy Taylor from Duran Duran. And some AOR, or Housewife AOR as I call it. Rick Springfield, Working Class Dog. This is this one has Jesse Skirlo. He had a big hit with. $1. And Success Hasn't Spoiled Me Yet. Rick Springfield. $1 album. Jethro Tull Original Masters. Some best of stuff. Living in the Past. Aqualung, Too Old to Rock and Roll, Too Young to Die. Locomotive Breath. One of my favorite songs by Jethro Tull. Original Masters. This is Chrysalis label, 1985. America, Alibi. Alibi by America. I love the song Hangover on this one. That's why I bought it. America. Blues Brothers, Made in America. Made in America, Blues Brothers. Love Blues Brothers. The Blues Brothers. Some Elvis, the Las Vegas Years. I think this is a Danish release, because this says in Danish here. Are You Lonesome Tonight, the laughing version, or Skatteversionen. There you go. Elvis, the Las Vegas years. Polk Salad, Annie's Are, Sweet Caroline, Kentucky Rain, Are You Lonesome Tonight, My Baby in the Ghetto, An American Trilogy. 1980 it says. Elvis. Another legend, Roy Orbison, Mystery Girl, Roy Orbison. 1989 on the Virgin label, Roy Orbison. I do have that one from before, I think. Jethro Tull, Best Of, Jethro Tull, with the poster. It has a poster too. Jethro Tull, Best Of. And some compilation, double album, The Birds, 1964, 1971, The Birds. All the big hits are here, Mr. Tambourine Man, Turn, 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 The Times They Are Changing, Lay, Lady, Lay, the Bob Dylan songs, Ballad of Easy Rider, The Birds. Some hard rock or Nightwing, My Kingdom Come, Nightwing. This is kind of hard rock in the Magnum style. Magnum, Praying Mantis, maybe Demon. It's kind of hard rock. Nightwing. This is 1984 on the Gull label. Judas Priest have some of the early albums, the Gull label. 09, headline 09. I think these guys are from Finland, as I remember. This is produced by the Boss. It says 1983, Typhoon Gramophone, Stockholm. I think these guys are from Finland. 09. I think the Boss is the same that produced the O-Set albums and maybe some Bathory stuff too. I can't remember. And some upgrades, Status Quo, whatever you want, Status Quo, with the merchandise sheet too, with it, whatever you want, Status Quo. Just Supposing, Status Quo. Just Supposing. I bought all the Status Quo albums from the same seller. Got a great deal on those. Just Supposing. Never Too Late, Status Quo. Never Too Late. Status Quo. 1982 by Status Quo. 1982. I've seen them live a couple of times, Status Quo. Back in the 80s, I think it was 85 I saw them live. On the Indie Army Now tour. See? And sometime in the 90s was it, I saw them live. Status Quo, back to back. Status Quo, back to back. Bob Seger and Silver Bullet Band, Stranger in Town. I do have this from before, but this is on a Hersu German label. Perfect condition. I love Bob Seger. Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band, Like a Rock. 1986 maybe. This is a French pressing. Like a Rock. Bob Seger from France. One of my favorite live albums, Bob Seger 90 Nights. This is a German pressing on the Electrola EMI Capital. Great live album. There you go. Strong light here. America. This is History, America's Greatest Hits. Horse with No Name, great song. Sandman I love. Ventura Highway, produced by George Martin, it says. This is 1975 on the Warner Bros. Records. America. playing the game, Nazareth. Nazareth playing the game. Mountain Records, it says Vertigo. Nazareth. Nazareth 2XS. This is 1982. Great album, this one. I listened to this great ballads on this one. Dream On is there. Love Leads to Madness, great song. One of my favorite Nazareth albums, No Mean City. No Mean City, great cover art, Rodney Matthews. This is maybe 1978, I think. Yes, Mountain Records, Vertigo. Mountain there, Vertigo there. Expect No Mercy, Nazareth. Great albums, these 70s Nazareth albums. Expect No Mercy, Gone Dead Train is here. Nazareth. Expect No Mercy. Some Blood, Sweat and Tears. Blood, Sweat and Tears and Blood, Sweat and Tears number 3. Like a double album, 2 LP in a double set. Blood, Sweat and Tears. Heroes, David Bowie. Rest in peace, David Bowie. This is a reissue on the RCA, I think it's a black RCA label, as I remember. Heroes, David Bowie. Southside Johnny and the Asbury Jukes. This is a live album. Reach Up and Touch the Sky. Southside Johnny and the Asbury Jukes. Spanish pressing of Rare Earth, Get Ready album. Great album. Love this album. This is a Spanish pressing. Tamla Motown. 1968 maybe, or 1970, I think. 1970. Another upgrade. Don't Look Back by Boston. Boston, Don't Look Back. Some Danish group, Savage Rose, I'm Satisfied, from the 70s. Female vocalists. Not sure, 73 or 71 or something. A reissue of the Santana album, the debut album. I do have this from before, original. I didn't pay much for this, so I grabbed it. Some French pressing of the Whitesnake, Live in the Heart of the City. Great live album. Just has a fold out cover. I do have another copy, a UK pressing on the United Artists that don't have the fold out cover. This is a French pressing on the Underdog Career label. Great Whitesnake album, live album. Some Japanese pressing, Aerosmith, Rocks, with the gold OB there, and all the inlays. One of my favorite rock albums of all time, this one. Rare Earth, Back to Earth, 1975 on the Motown. Rare Earth, Back to Earth. There's a song called Happy Song here. On the first song on the B-side, I think Kid Rock did cover that one. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the Happy Song, I'm sure I heard it before, and I'm sure it's Kid Rock that does the cover, if anyone knows. Some metal, it's called a band called Gandhi. Gandhi. A Grateful Message. This is on Metal Giant Records, 1990. I think this is a German band. Gandhi. Gandhi. Whoops. It has the lyrics and so. Gandhi. I got this really cheap, so I was happy to find this one. Candy. I think these guys are from Sweden. To Forgive is to Forget by Glory. Alpha Records, 1991. From Sweden, Glory. Paul McCartney, Give My Regards to Broad Street. Paul McCartney. Some band called Night, Long Distance, I'm not sure, some 70s rock stuff. 1980, Planet Records, it says. Roy Orbison, all the all-time greatest hits of Roy Orbison, double album. Roy Orbison, 1974. Some Swedish metal, I think, or hard rock. Reptile Smile, Automatic Cool. I think I have this one from before, but I did get this cheap. 1990 CBS Records, Reptile Smile, Automatic Cool. I think I have it on vinyl from before, I'm not sure. Another Reptile Smile album. Who Makes the Rules? Who Makes the Rules? Reptile Smile. I think these guys are from Sweden. Sweden, yes. This is on the Epic label, 1991. This is harder to get than the other one I showed. Reptile Smile. Mink DeVille, Where Angels Fear to Tread. Mink DeVille, 1983, Atlantic Records. Mink DeVille, some German metal, Randomized it's called, Random. This is on the Metal Enterprise Records. I'm not sure, 1990 or something, 1989. Bellophone, Metal Enterprise. Random. There's the logo, Metal Enterprise. Random. From Germany. And I think Scott Waters showed this. Lion, Power Love. I don't have the Obi though, but I got this cheap. It's with Doug Aldrich is playing guitar. Lion, like a mini album, 6 songs. Lion, happy to get that one. And some upgrades, or extra, or whatever you call it, because I got these cheap. Ted Nugent, Weekend Warriors. State of Shock, Ted Nugent. State of Shock. Ted Nugent, the self-titled one. This is still in the shrink. This is a reissue, I think. One of my favorite Ted Nugent albums. I love the song Snakeskin Cowboys. UK pressing. Still in the shrink. Ted Nugent. Cat Scratch Fever by Ted Nugent. And the Nugent album, 1982, I think. I think I have 3 copies of this one, and I got one signed copy too, but all the records skip, so I'm not sure if it's something wrong with my my player, or is it vinyl pressing, because I have 3 and you can see that the record itself is scratched, but it always skips on side 1. Nugent, Intensities, Ted Nugent. Free for All, Ted Nugent. Great album too. Free for All, great song. Great musicians, but his political views you can stuff somewhere. Ted Nugent, Scream Dream, one of my favorite albums. by Ted Nugent. Double Live Gonzo, Ted Nugent. Another classic album that is an upgrade or an extra. This one has a cutout though, the other copy I have doesn't. It's Foghat, Stone Blue. Great album, great band, Foghat. Stone Blue. Living Color, Time's Up. Living Color, Time's Up, 1990. Happy to get that one. And Living Color, Vivid. Great album too, Vivid. Living Color. I'm not sure if I have these from before, but maybe. I'm not sure. Living Color. And Lynyrd Skynyrd, First and Last. And this seller that sold me this said it was near mint. Near mint cover, near mint this and near mint that. But this is not near mint when it's written on the cover. It don't look that mint to me. So it's the worst thing I can. Just irritating, pisses me off when they say near mint and they don't mention that it's written on the cover. Great album, this one. I have a copy from before, so I just wanted to upgrade to a near mint copy, but this was not. Great, so one of my favorite Lynyrd Skynyrd songs is on this one. It's Wino. Great song. Lynyrd Skynyrd, recommend that one. Bee Gees, Idea by the Bee Gees. The Ventures, Swamp Rock. The Ventures, love The Ventures. Honky Tonk Women is here. Muddy Mississippi Line, Jambalaya, Swamp Rock. Green River, Suspicious Minds, Proud Mary. Steve Miller Band, Live. Live by Steve Miller. Just I got really cheap, like $1 or $2. Spirit, 12 Dreams of Dr. Sardonicus. It has some name written there, but pretty hard to get this one, so I got it for $1 or $2. Happy to get that one. I'm gonna clean it properly. Fame, Queen of the Neighborhoods, Jimmy Crespo on guitar, isn't it? Jimmy Crespo on guitar, Fame. Some Irish band, Aslan, Feel No Shame. I think it's kind of a U2 vein, this one. I think they're from Ireland, 1988. Aslan. Ry Cooder, Paradise on Lunch by Ry Cooder. (1974). This is a reissue though. George Thorogood and the Destroyers, Boogie People. George Thorogood and the Destroyers. Great rock and roll, boogie, rock and roll, bluesy. Barracudas, Endeavor to Preserve, from the 80s sometime, 86 or something, Fingerprint Records. Barracudas. House Full Nazareth, great live album. Great live album, this one. Some Marillion picture disc, 12-inch, Dry Land picture disc. Holloway Girl, King of the Sunset Town Substitute. It's a picture disc, Marillion, 12-inch. Robbie Robertson, self-titled, guy from the band. Some Ry Cooder, The Slide Area, Ry Cooder, 1982. We do blue suede shoes on this one. Ry Cooder. And at last, Supertramp, Even in the Quietest Moments, like $1 by Supertramp. And finally, Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band, The Fire Inside. Happy to get this one on vinyl. It's from 1991 on the Capitol Records label. Great album, Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band. So that's it. Some of the latest stuff I bought. Some metal, some rock, some pop. Various things. I think I do some hard rock metal from my collection next time when I have the time. In the meantime, take care. Do subscribe if you want. Greetings from Norway. Bye bye.